good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Saturday, I'm off air, I'm not in the studio, I'm just updating you with what's going on. With regard to our Fisker FSR review, now over the last couple of days, I've been really overwhelmed and very thankful for everyone's excitement and passion behind Fisker and FSR. Many of you now have voted on our poll. If you haven't yet done that, go to my X account and please do vote. But you need to do more than just vote. It's very, very important. We've got a lot of people now. I think it's 90% have of the people that have voted. And remember, Marcus Brownlee does have access. I've tagged him in, and his fans have access to it. But they're not very passionate and they're not very committed and engaged like our viewers are. So we have some 90% of the viewers who have now chosen me to review the car. So I've gone ahead and I've ordered all the parts. I've got cameras on standby, sound equipment, lighting equipment. It's going to be like a Top Gear BBC review. It's going to be a full review. All I need now is for you guys to reach out to Fisker. It's not my style. It's not how I do things. I'm not going to be messaging Fisker myself. There's nothing worse than going and trying to sell yourself. I never do that. They come to me because you, the investors, my foot soldiers, if you like, the Lucases are out there messaging them saying, look, this is what you need to do. So before they make the mistake of going to Marcus Brownlee, let's get them to send the car to me. I've made the investment. I'm ready. I promise it will be a accurate, reliable, professional, BBC-style, Top Gear-style review. But I will give them the very best chance to present themselves in the best possible light, unlike what Marcus Brownlee did when he was obviously trying to make it look bad. Now, since I did that first video, I've done some more research, and I don't know if you all watched the video. It's very, very important that you do. Some of you watched part of it, some of you watched all of it. But in the video, the 15-minute video, when I spoke to you about Fisker and Elon Musk and Marcus Brownlee, there is evidence in there that the whole thing was manipulated by Elon Musk. AI.com goes directly through to Marcus's YouTube channel, which was purchased by Elon Musk back in August, and it was very obvious to me that the review was done to bring down Fisker as a competition, if you like, or one of the many competitors to Tesla. So very obviously manipulated, and I know that a lot of you have got very passionate about this, and you've contacted me and you've messaged me, but it's no good just messaging me and voting in the poll. You need to contact Fisker. So what you can do is you can go to the video, the main video. I'll put the link to that main video below this video. Go and tag them, go and share it on social media, investor relations, wherever way you can. I'm ready. I've made the investment. I've made the commitment. I am ready and waiting to give a full review for Fisker that will benefit the investors. Not because I'm biased. I don't have any shares in Fisker. I only own the S&P 500, so you know I'm completely transparent and unbiased. But I'm very keen to bring the attention to the car that it so deserves, and of course to benefit the investors, which I think it will, because I believe that my review will be very positive. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me. This is just me having a day off. It's the weekend, and I wanted to update you. We are Members Day today. Twice a year we do this, where we have a Members Day. What that means is anybody that is a member already or joins today, if you comment below any of my videos and you are a member when you comment, I'm replying back to you, answering your question in a video, one-on-one, just like this. It's a Members Day. We do it twice a year. So if you are a member, or if you become a member today and you comment below any of my videos, maybe you want to ask me a question. Maybe it's a personal question or a question about a stock, or you want to know something, or maybe you just want to share some information. I will reply back to every comment today until midnight. if you are a member of my channel. Something we like to do on Members Day, just to try to always give as much as we possibly can to the members. All right, have a wonderful afternoon. I've got to get off. I've not done a live like this before. This is a short form live, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to end this. We've got a question come up here. Belinda, loving your unbiased reviews of FSR. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you very much for your comment. I've just noticed that's just come up. Thank you. You're one of my members. You got a badge there. Tap the like button, folks. Let's see. Have I got a little comment button here? Let me try it. I've never done it this way before. Live chat. There we go. If you leave a comment now, I'll call your name out. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Let's see what happens. I've never done a live like this. I wanted you to see how it would work. There we go. We've got Paolo Fiorone. How are you, Paolo? Lovely to have you. Hello. Welcome to you. Akawa, when is the review coming? Well, we Fisker have gone cap in hand to Marcus Brownlee, which I think is a huge mistake as he is influenced by Elon and Tesla. It won't be a good review. Whatever happens, they've gone to him. So we've got this poll running on my X account and a campaign asking the Lucas Age, the members, to reach out to Fisker and say, look, Martyn Lucas is ready and willing. I've invested in all the studio equipment to go outside and do a much better review than Marcus Brownlee has ever done, and much more fair and unbiased, like his clearly was. So I'm ready to go, but they haven't reached out to me yet. Fisker have not made any contact to me. I've seen all of you post and comment and like and share, but continue to do that and get their attention. You have the power. I don't have the power to make that happen. All I have the power to do is the review. Let me read some more comments here. We got is it Tooney? Tooney Morrick 007, how are you? Mark McCow, is that McCoff? I'm not sure. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello, how are you? Akawa, do you recommend Fisker stock? Well, we've done a full analysis on it. I'm not going to give financial advice or my opinion on it. I'm going to be completely impartial and unbiased. What I would suggest you do, if you look below in the description of this video, when I finish this video in this live broadcast, I'll put the link to my full analysis review. I would suggest you go and look at the full review. That way you can make the mind up for yourself. But I present to you the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the whole thing, inside trading, who's buying, a profitability score, a solvency score. I give you all the information for you to decide what's right for you. Have we got any more questions before we go? Has everyone tapped the like button? I hope you have. I look forward to seeing you back on Monday. We do have a show, a special show coming up tomorrow, being Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time. That's just 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Look on the upcoming live streams. You'll see it. It's Sensei Crypto who takes care of our analysis, the charts. And I'm sure if you join him tomorrow night, what time is it now? 6 o'clock. It's 3 hours before whatever time it is now tomorrow for you in your time zone. So 3 hours before now, wherever you are in your time zone, tomorrow night on the channel. Join Sensei, and if you go into the live chat, I'm sure, and you ask him to do a chart and analysis, he does all my technical charts and analysis for the stocks every Sunday, and I'm sure he'll do an analysis for you on Fisker. Let's have a look. Akawa says, thank you. You're very, very welcome. To me, Maroc 007. I know a person who I just pre-ordered a Fisker. Fantastic. Well, when they get their car, perhaps you could ask them to become a member of my channel, and they can call in. All members can call in live to the show on the main shows in the studio during the week. So perhaps you'd like to get them to call in on the show, and we can get their first-hand experiences of what it's like to live with a Fisker. What else do we have? Michael Anthony, GTN, check this company which drop on earnings when they raise 2024 outlook. Michael Anthony, I review and analyze any stocks any of my members request. It is a members only perk though. So if you'd like to become a member, I will do that for you. Just become a member. The links are on the channel and below in the description, and I will do a review for you. However, at the moment, I'm not taking any more free reviews because I have 70 reviews to do. I've already done 90. I've got another 70 to do. However, if you want it done on Monday, which is 2 days from now, I will do it for you if you super chat me, and then it will jump to the top. Otherwise, you can go on the free list. I'm just not adding any more to the free list at the moment because we've got so many. All right, Michael, I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to get off now. Just wanted to update you around Fisker. So it's Members Day today. Anyone who becomes a member today, or who is already a member, if you reply to any of my videos, ask me any questions, I will make a reply to you in a video form like this. So not only will you get a personal reply back, a personal video back, it'll promote the stock you're talking about because I will make the video in that name just for you. Ranveer Lavosia, hi Martin, just to get my head around the concept of injecting more shares in the market raises the share price of that particular stock. I'm just reading your comment. Hey, Martin, just to get my head around the concept of injecting more shares into the market raises the share price. No, what happens, Ranveer, if the company needs to raise capital, they need to raise more money to run the business, which is ultimately good for the investor because they're going to have more money to build the business for the existing shareholders, okay? What they do is they issue more shares. More shares become available so more people can buy shares of that company. That gives an injection of capital into the business so they can spend that and build out the business. But what it does mean, there are now more shares available in the market. So the shares are worth less. The value of the share price can drop when they release more shares. It's called a public offering. They put more shares out there. They've got those shares that they hold themselves. They've just sold them to the public to raise capital. That's what it's for. So long term, it can be good for the business as long as they're using the money to invest in the business. If they're issuing more shares to raise funds to give themselves bonuses and sit on the beach, which is what they do with Peter Rawlinson from Lucid, then it's not a great idea. But the share price often goes down because there's more shares available, so the share price gets hit because people sell because they know the share price is going to go down. That's what happens. There's more shares available, so they become worth less. And then they bounce back again if what they're doing with the capital is good for the business. So that's why a company will issue more shares. It's good for the business long term, but it can be seen as a negative in the immediate reaction because people know the shares are going to go down, so they sell off and then you buy back. I hope that explains it properly. Where are you based out of? I am assuming not the US. No, I'm in Dallas, Texas. My home is in Cornwall, England, but my studio is here in Dallas, Texas. This is my home. I'm out of the studio at the weekends. I'm just making a little live broadcast for you guys. Jill Schwab says, couldn't that mean more short sellers if there are more shares? If there are more shares, that doesn't mean necessarily that people are going to short the stock. If the stock is already getting if the stock is already getting or attracting short interest, a lot of negativity, then maybe some more short interest would be applied, because when you issue more stocks or issue more shares, it can be seen as a negative in the short term. So yeah, more people might want to short the stock. But again, if there's enough volume and enough short interest, you can get a short squeeze. So for every positive, there's a negative, and for every negative, there's a positive. It depends if you're a long-term investor or not, and you see it as an opportunity going forward. Jill, I hope that explains it. Henry, just lost everything I have, around 300 in my account, says Henry, and it's not even next month yet. Ha ha. What do you mean you've lost everything? You only lose if you sell. If you still own the shares and they've gone down in value, you just dollar cost average and buy them cheaper. Why would you lose $300? I'm assuming you've done options trading. I never short a stock ever. I also never do options trading. I just own the companies, but I only own the S&P 500 anyway, just because I need to be impartial to owning individual stocks. But you don't lose money unless you sell. Cheers, Martin. Thank you. Ranveer, you're welcome. DG Game Stream, awesome. DG Game Stream, you're very, very welcome. Paolo, delisting. Delisting. You're asking me about delisting. Well, if a stock goes below $1 for a period of time, then the New York Stock Exchange, the SEC rules say you have to be, and you have to buy, you have to follow certain guidelines, and you have to be above a dollar to remain on the index. If you don't reverse split and make your stocks more valuable, in other words, 3 for 1, that kind of thing, 4 for 1, 80 for 1, whatever it might be, get your stock price above $1, you can be delisted. Now, if you're delisted, that doesn't mean your business has gone away and it's finished. It's just not traded openly on the New York Stock Exchange. It's called over-the-counter pink slips. You might have heard of that phrase from The Wolf of Wall Street. That's what that means. These aren't New York Stock Exchange stocks anymore. And remember, a penny stock is anything below $5. So anything below $5 is a penny stock. If it's below $1 and it gets delisted, it doesn't happen straight away. A few months go by and lots of legal wranglings go by. But once it happens, you're not publicly available in the same way as you are before. So it's not good for your company if that happens. Jill Schob says, thank you. You're very, very welcome. Last question, DG Game Stream. Hi ho, doing my shares for 20 years if I can. Doing my shares for 20 years. Are you saying you're buying shares to hold for 20 years? Is that what you mean? Now, I'm a long-term investor, and statistically, over long term, you'll always win. Could everyone tap the like button, please, just to help me out? This is just an extra show here, just to catch up with some questions. DJ Game Stream, I have a feeling things are going to change for the better after earnings on FSR on the 29th. I will be covering the earnings live, of course, so join me for that. I received a mean reverse alert Friday on FSR. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. You're holding your shares. Good. Congratulations. So there you go. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me. Tap the like button. Go and check out the main video. Go and check out the analysis. Go onto my X account and reach out to Fisker. They haven't yet contacted me. I'm waiting for them to say, okay, we're sending you the Fisker just for the day, of course. I'm not asking for a free car. Just send one down. The studio is built, ready to go outside and film it like the BBC Top Gear show. That's how I'm going to do it, and that's how I'm going to bring it to you if they bring the car to me. I'm waiting to hear from them. That's it. Oh, we got one more just come in. Bollinger Band went up. DJ Game Stream. What is your expectations on earnings? I don't know at the moment. I'll need to analyze the stock again, and I will do before time. All right, that's it from me. Thank you ever so much. Have a lovely day. Join Sensei tomorrow on Sunday, and you can chat to him. And he will give you full chart analysis and projections on the stock. So join him on Sunday, 3 p.m. Central. The show is advertised on the homepage of my channel and upcoming live streams. Okay, see you back shortly, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.